So we always end our episodes with talking about three top tips that I got from today. So today we really were focused on this idea around the power of closure. And closure really does come in so many different life transitions. And today we were focused on divorce, but yet the three things that we really hit on today were helplessness, loneliness, and this need for an apology. And I think that Gary did such a great job in his book, and everybody should go and read his book, The Power of Closure. But, when we're feeling helpless, we look for external ways to create closure for ourselves versus taking ownership and responsibility for dealing with our own sense of helplessness, right? Because you have to learn with positive self talk and being able to talk to yourself compassionately, that you're not helpless, and that to move your divorce forward, you need to be able to have that level of forgiveness to reach a place of acceptance so you don't feel helpless, that you do feel empowered, that your life is going to move. And then we talked about loneliness, and you and I both agree that what is loneliness? Because are you truly alone? We talked about the foundation that you sit on, your friends, your family, your children. Like, what is that foundation? And if there are holes in that foundation, like financial, so maybe you don't feel like you've got 2 feet on the ground right now. Maybe that feeling of being alone in your finances, alone in your livelihood, the ability to support yourself on the loan. Well, that might be a realistic fear, but guess what? You can make sure that you've got a good divorce support system, some sort of like vocational counselor, learning your earning capacity, hiring a certified divorce financial analyst, being able to understand very specifically where your foundation is and then how you are going to build on that. And then the third top tip today was about this idea of needing the apology and really asking yourself, like, what is that actually going to do for me? Like, you want somebody else to say that, hey, it's my fault. But again, like, look internally. Why do you actually need that? Because, by pointing the fingers back at somebody else to tell them that they're the reason why you're not feeling good, or that you're not able to move through your pain because it's their fault, then you've given them all of the power over your emotions. So your need for an apology is only giving them the power over how you feel, because guess what, you might not ever get that apology. And so again, how long do you want to stay in this position of being powerless? So Gary, I am so happy to have you on our podcast today. Again, everybody should go out and get The Power of Closure